What's going on, everyone? We got another matchup today. Magnamon X-Antibody versus Platinum Numemon. Both of these deck lists are made for me, obviously, and the Platinum Numemon is pretty good. It's been topping consistently in tournaments, and yeah, I think won a regionals not too long ago. That Sistermon, I'm trying out that Sistermon in this Magnamon X-Antibody. I'm trying out all sorts of different variations with the Magnamon X before I do a deck profile video. That's just what I like to do. I like to just exhaust the options, see what I like more, what I think it's more consistent, and then I bring out that deck profile. Well, that Sistermon is really nasty because it gives all the Magnamons reboots since they all have Royal Knights in their trait. So really nice. Here we got the Dorumon. The effect triggers from the, I was about to say from Digimon, from Digitama. Swing that Chikuri hits a Vmon. And the whole gimmick of the Platinum Numemon really is to have that Numemon X-Antibody. Having a Platinum Numemon in the trash when that X-Antibody gets deleted, if it has a Numemon or it's a Digivolution source, you're able to just play that Numemon for free. Here the jamming Vmon swings, hits a Tamer, does survive, digivolves into that Magnamon right there. Digivolve for 3, unsuspends when digivolving, and then for every Digimon with armor in its form in your trash, you get 2000 DP. Hit that Blue Mem, gain 2 memory again, or gain 2 memory. Hit a Fire Rocket, swing. This is such a clutch combo right here because, prime example right there, that Magnamon gets deleted. The second check, that jamming Vmon is going to hit, and it has jamming, so it's not going to get deleted. And now here, if there is another Magnamon, which there is, bam, you just do it all over again. So it's what makes this Magnamon deck really nasty. And now we have a blocker with 9k. Turning it over, we do have two Numemons there. Satsuki does give a memory. Digivolve down there, and I am running 4 of the jamming Vmons just exactly for that, just to kind of add the whole, just be a little more aggressive with the deck there. The Numemon does get deleted. On deletion, you reveal 3 cards, add a card with Numemon in its name and a card with Mangamon in its name. There's only 1 target there, so we do get that Platinum Numemon, which is what we need. I don't think there's one in the trash yet. Now play that Garamon, and they're perfect to trash that Platinum Numemon that was just received by the effect. Draw 2 cards and now digivolve into the X-Antibody. So now here, kind of setting 2 things up. The only thing that sucks is that there's no blockers for the Numemon, because that's another way to get it. See there, he survived. Now the Platinum Numemon is actually gonna get played. That's 1k, never mind. Oh, it's clashes 2 and 2. So now the Platinum Numemon does get played, and then it's on play. You get to trash a card with Numemon in its name, gain 2 memory. Continuing turn and go into that Zwart. So I've always loved this combo. Ever since, you know, the Platinum Numemon came out, I always ran 4 Zwarts. The reason is because of this. Pop the Tamer, and then the Zwart could just keep swinging, and boom. Heaven's Judgment does clear that Magnamon there, giving a minus 12,000 DP. But then you swing with that Zwart, keep swinging with it. If it gets deleted, you get to pop the highest DP Digimon on the field, I believe. Or I think it just says deleted Digimon. But the other thing too is having it in the security stack, being able to play just for free. And the only downside of that is that when you do swing into it and it's in a security stack, it doesn't battle the Digimon, but it plays it. I mean, you don't care. Oh. Honestly, I think this is the most broken Magnamon besides the X-Antibody. It just does too much. And then I didn't even think about it, but I was reading somewhere, someone posted that card is really nuts with Zuromon, which is so true. So that Magnamon, the Digivolves when it's in the security stack getting a hit, which is why that Platinum Numemon came back. That was a good call, because now that Numemon is deleted, there's no Platinum Numemon in the trash, so it's a kind of wasted effect there. Now the Doremon does swing, hitting the blue mem. That's nuts. That's nuts. That Numemon does get played. We do have the Tamer to tuck underneath on play. If you slide a Satsuki underneath, give it jamming. I'm sorry, rush. And then here it is jamming from the Tamer. So game one does go to Numemon being very aggressive early on. I mean, both decks were aggressive as you can see there, but one just answered to the other one. And that Heaven's Judgment actually probably probably ruined it. So that Doremon is played. That's interesting. Oh, I see. It was played from the Pride Memory Boost. Sorry, I was looking at the other side of the field. Now you got a Platinum Numemon on the trash. Vmon does get played using its effect. Digivolves for 2, reduced cost of 1 since you do have a Davis on the field. Now leave Numemon at 1, pushing it back to Magna at 1. Since that Numemon is a cost of 2 for the Dijo. I don't even know what the hell I just said, but Digivolve for 2. See, the other probably could have swinged with the other Magnamon. Oh. Magnamon does swing, draw 2. This Magnamon deck also has, the draw power is nuts. You're always drawing like 2 cards. So there you could draw 2, one for the Wanya and then the other one for the Vmon. Then if you swing again, you draw from the Vmon because the Vmon is not, well, that one is once, no it's not. That one is not once per turn, so you're able to swing. I'm sorry, you draw every time you swing. Another Davis is played and plays that jamming Vmon, kind of creating that white board. Numemon does choose to clash, but is it going to get blocked? It does get blocked. So now the Numemon is the only one that does die. That's always been kind of a good strategy to use if you want your Digimon to die, but you don't want to ruin the chances of it surviving if you're swinging into security by hitting like a Tamer. You could swing into a Digimon and then just delete yourself to proc the effects, and that's exactly what happens there. There we go. Now Numemon gets played with the Satsuki underneath, getting rush. Digivolving for 0 into that Platinum Numemon X-Antibody, not Platinum. The Numemon X-Antibody, the level 4 one. Swing into the Magna, deletes itself. Yeah, I've played quite a bit with this deck, so practice makes perfect here. You're able to kind of do shindigs that you can't think about on the spot unless you've had the practice for it. So now the Platinum Numemon gets played. 2 memory there. Play another Numemon. Is there a second Satsuki? Oh, I saw it. Yes, there is. Dang. Now you give rush to the Platinum Numemon, so that Numemon's effect, you give a rush to one Digimon. Target was a Platinum Numemon, swing over the Magna. The Magna's effect, when it leaves play, you get to draw 1. Then you can play a Vmon from your hand, or from its sources, playing that Vmon from the source. Heaven's Judgment clears the board. 6, 12, 18. Oh my goodness. Damn, that was nuts. That was crazy. That's a play of the day right there. Vmon does take it off here, dropping that Davis. They got a lot of memory to work with here. There's quite a bit that the Magna player can do. Reveal 3, add 1 blue card, one blue Digimon and 1 green Digimon. Although for this one, you're really just using it for the blue side of it. Getting that Vmon, still at 2 memory. See, that Satsuki should have been spit out at the end of their turn, but I mean, at this point it didn't matter. But something like that, if that Digimon got deleted, then there goes the Tamer. So something to be mindful about right there. Platinum Numemon does swing. And Fire Rocket, there's no... It has a good effect, but the security effect is kind of a hit or miss, because the security effect deletes a Digimon that has blocker. And now that Mangamon When it Digivolve, give a Digimon minus 3000 DP and minus security attack 1. That's how the Vmon got deleted right there. Davis sets at 3, and now we have a free Digimon in the field, so a memory for every Davis. Going into that Magna, and now we should get about, we have like 2 Magnamons there. So now he jumps up to 11,000 DP till the end of Numemon's turn. Plays Awakening of the Royal Knight, or Royal Knight. Goes into the Magna X for 3 as opposed to 5. To leave Numemon at 1 instead of 3. But the Satsuki will give the memory if they remember. There you go. Oh crap, I just remembered. So now they're at 2. But now we got a... That's nuts. See, so it Digivolve that Magnamon X-Antibody when Digivolve gets 3000 DP, is protected from everything in its mama. So he's at 15,000. And then another 4,000 from the Magnamon there. It was, yeah, 19,000 right there. So Numemon chooses not to swing. And now they could have swung with the Platinum Numemon. And if they had like a level 5, they'd be able to play it from the hand. Oh, interesting. Chooses to block. And that's a way to get around this Magna, because when you do block, it has to find another... Oh my goodness. It has to find another way to take cards from the security to activate its all turns, which would activate its when Digivolving to protect itself, and therefore right there it didn't. There we're activating the Numemon's effect when it got deleted. Reveal 3 cards. There's a Mangamon and Numemon, and now we trigger the Platinum Numemon's on deletion. You're able to play a level 5 with Mangamon or Numemon in its name. And oof. It was only the X-Antibody Mangamon, so that one is played. Passing over turn, it is at 3. That Magnamon is no longer, or has no longer protection. So if Numemon is going to delete it, it has to delete it this turn. Oh, and there it is. We got 6, 12, 18, and the Magnamon sits at 12. Heaven's Judgment is beautiful. I think it might be the most broken yellow card that we have. The Chaos Degradation is dual colored. I mean, it's still yellow, but Heaven's Judgment is just nuts. Here comes the Magna. Oof. So Magna here is going to strip a source and then bounce the other Mangamon that has no sources. So now here's what I was saying. So now if they would Digivolve into the Zudomon, could have cleared field. It's so nuts. That is nuts. I have to tech him in my Plesiomon maybe. That's crazy. Dang. That's such a good combo. I didn't even think about that. Vmon does get played for 3, reveals. Now here in one of these matches, I completely forgot that the Magnamon X-Antibody BT16 has a rule where it states that he also has freeness trait, so he is searchable. I don't think it swayed this match in any direction that it wouldn't go, just because there was already one in the hand anyway. Oh, and here we go with the Jogres to Shakomon. Now Shakomon, if you have 5 or less security cards, recover 1, and then delete a Digimon with the level less than or equal to as many cards as your security stack. Therefore the Numemon does get, it bounces to the hand, which is what you want to do against this deck, is bounce stuff, because it has on deletion effects and making it more difficult for that Numemon. Numemon gets played. Is there a Satsuki in hand? No, there's not. So now it does not have rush. It can't swing, but it digivolves into the all the way into the Warumanze. Warumanze has 2 on plays and 1 digivolving. Digivolving, you trash a Numemon from your hand or its source to digivolve something, and then its on plays, you can slap a Numemon underneath from your hand or trash, and then if you trash one when it's on play, all your level 5s, your opponent's level 5s or lower, or play cost of 5 or lower, can attack. So it's a good way to kind of counter some decks, and now I see it again. Recovers again, so now we're at 6. bouncing that Mangamon back to the hand. Jeez. See, that's just the way to deal against this Numemon here. Draws for turn. This is nuts. At this point, the Magna is just kind of controlling the board. So here we go. Drop for 7. And tuck in the Mangamon X-Antibody. It's also the good thing about that card, because then that way if you already have, let's say you already have all the X-Antibodies in the trash, you can just tuck it in using his effect. But he did use his other on play to strip that Numemon underneath, so they digivolved it, and now prevents play cost of 5 from a second game, I believe. And yeah, I can't figure out what it did, but I'm sure it does one of those things. Digivolves into the Magna X or 5. More than enough memory to do it anyway. Now it is protected from everything, has 15,000 swings, draws 1, 2. Absolutely nuts. Checks. Oh, and. But oh, wait! You can't get digivolved. Your effects don't affect it. This card is such a nuisance. It is such a nuisance. Really, Raid is the only thing that could get over it when it is protected from everything or just swinging over it. And there we go. Just getting rid of the Mangamon all over again. Oh, I would have rage quit by that point. I'm like, alright, yeah, I'm done. That's it. It's over. But for video purposes, we're gonna stick through with it and just drop another one. Wait, we can't de-digivolve the Magna X because it's protected by everything. We will de-digivolve the Magnamon, and we give this blocker. So is a Digivolution affected? It digivolves. Oh, we trash one from the hand. Okay. It digivolves, and now play cost of 5 or less can't attack, and there's a blocker on the field. So Numemon did buy himself one more turn, and never mind. It's over. Such a busted card. Strip, bounce to the hand, swing with the Magna X, get protection once the check resolves, and even if it gets popped, you have another body on the field, and boom. Dang. What a match. What a match, and here we go for the tiebreaker. This is a long video. It took me a while to edit this one. Magnamon player does kick it off. If I was a Numemon player, I'm not sure. I think I would want the Magna to go first, but then if it's kind of setting up, you'd start with more memory if you go second, and of course you also start with an extra draw. Really depends. I think it also depends what you have in your hand. If you're able to drop stuff and you're able to trash a Platinum Numemon and do the Platinum X-Antibody, then you could ideally probably maybe go first. But this Magna, I mean, it doesn't really matter if it goes first or second. It's just very... You can drop stuff. You have Jamming Vmon. You can just drop that dude. Swing, Digivolve, they get rid of the Magna, you still have the Jamming Vmon there. Next turn, when is your turn again? Go on to another Magna, swing again, if it gets deleted, you get what I'm saying. Oh, hits a Dorumon. Dorumon, when it gets hit in security, reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a play cost of 4 or less, black card, you can play it if it's a black Digimon. See there, so that's what I was talking about, where I didn't remember if free was in his tray, but I had one in my hand already anyway, so it really didn't matter. I just didn't want to bottom deck 2 of the Magna X. But let's see if that makes a difference in the outcome. So here it just looks like the Magna here in round 3 is a little faster than the Numemon, but the Numemon is building now to the X-Antibody. However, there's no Platinum in the trash. So now the Davis does get hit from the security, playing another Vmon, searching again, revealing Magna, Vmon, and Awakening option card. Gets the Magna. and leaving Numemon at... I'm sorry, it's still his turn, yeah, right? Plays a Garromon, also considered a Numemon. There we go, there's the trash Platinum Numemon, so now it's in the trash. Draw 2, passing it over. Going to 4 with that Davis promo, since there's a free Digimon on the field. Digivolve for 0. Got 3 bodies, and with Platinum has 4 security left. We do swing, drawing 2 from the Wanya, and the Vmon inherits. Security check reveals Satsuki. Magnum does get... See, sometimes you want the Magna to die, because then you'll go into the other Magna that unsuspends itself when you do Digivolve. Getting another swing right there. Oh god, here we go. Going for... already. Oh, Chimeramon this time. And I am trying to Chimeramon in this build because I'm running the Sistermon. So you can't DNA the Shakomon having the Sistermon on the field. So I'm like, okay, well, Chimeramon can, and you could tuck something underneath, and you could Digivolve into anything like that. So now the Magna X does come into the field after deleting the whole board, and at that point, it's kind of like, it's a little rough. It's a little rough. So Chimeramon, you're able to tuck something underneath, and then for every color you have, including the white color that he is, give up to 4 Digimon minus 1000 DP for each color. Now the Mangamon does come into the field, gives it the minus 3000 and minus security attack plus 1. Yes, it's not effective, but it's until the end of the turn. So what this means, when Numemon's turn is finished, Magnamon X-Antibody will get affected by the minus 3k. The Manze X... Yep, so the Manze X also decreases DP when you play another Digimon. That's how the Vmon did get eliminated. I feel like I've been talking so long, this video is so long, so... Here we go, we move up the Vmon, and go to 4. And we do have some blockers on the field. And if the Mangamon gets... Oh, Jesus. He's like, you know what, I'll just get rid of everything. Don't know if that was the best play, though. You could swing with the Magna. Yeah, I don't know. Because now if there's 2 Platinum Numemons in the trash, both will get played since they both have the X-Antibody in its source. But then, if Magna was going to get blocked anyway, maybe that could have been the right play. I don't know. But now look, they're at 5. Now we trigger the other on deletion. There is no other Platinum Numemon though, so they did get lucky on that. Unless they remember there was only 1. But I mean, now they're at 5. Start of their turn, gain another 2 memory from the Satsuki. They're at 7. 7 memory. And there it is. I was about to say, they just got to drop a Heaven's Judgment and that'll just clear your board. So that you got to be careful because the Magnamon wasn't affected by effects anymore at that point. So we just went from Heaven's Judgment to Heaven's Judgment on each player's turn. Maintaining turn, hitting the Satsuki underneath the Platinum Numemon, giving him jamming and swinging. Playing the Vmon from the Davis security, Digivolving in the back. And now... Yeesh. Now Magna's gonna start at 3, 4, 5 memory. Oh! Goes into the Zwart. Does delete a Tamer when Digivolving. Chooses to delete one of the promo Davises. Which I guess could be the right move because then it leaves them at 4 as opposed to 5 gaining 2 memory. Digivolve for Vmon in the back. See, there's no blockers on Numemon's side of the field. Now you're getting hit with jamming. Oh, that would have been nice if it was on a Magna. Oh, there we go. Digivolve into a Magna. This is what I was talking about. You Digivolve and then you unsuspend for Digivolving into that Magnamon. You have 1, 2, 2. So he is now 11,000 DP hitter. Does unsuspend. Oh, here we go with the Fire Rocket. Swing, automatic 2 checks, unless there's a Heaven's Judgment or something that reduces DP. There we go. Doesn't get deleted because he's sitting at 11. Still has a security attack +1. Don't think there's a way to finish this. Drops that mental training. Reveals 2 cards. Add a blue Digimon card to the hand. Blue card to the hand. Leaving Numemon at 2 memory, or 4 with the Satskis. But we do have a Sword. Although at this point, even if the Sword gets deleted, pops to Magna. Magna has Armor Purge. It was like, you need to swing over the Magna and then kind of delete your Sword, and now get rid of the Vmon. But more importantly, that Vmon in the back is just going to swing for game. And you got no blockers. So I was like, what do you do? So, oh, yep, because that's, oh my goodness. Because that's the last thing you needed, right? So now, you could Digivolve from security, you still activate the security effect, you Digivolve, and now you, oh, Jesus. What a busted card. But now we're going to Digivolve there. So there is the blocker problem. Does the Digivolve... Oh no, because then you have to trash the Numemon. Does he have one in the hand? He does. Trashes Numemon, so it Digivolves, and all Digimon with play cost of 5 or less can't attack. So that's good, because now you got a blocker and can't swing with the Vmons. Move up, gain a memory from the other Davis, should be at 4. Okay, we're just gonna skip that then, huh? Oh, there it is. GG's. Hella GG's, hella Riri's. Numemon put in some work, but that Magnamon starter deck is just disgusting.